This is another week of the quarantine with Dre and Roz. I don't know how we got on Break It Down, but we on there tonight, and I guess this is what we doing. Wow. You are watching the quarantine on WJZZ, Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tevin Campbell playing. If y'all like Tevin Campbell, I guess that's what we doing right now. I think not. It's been a very interesting few weeks since we've been here. Joe Biden is finally in office. Last time I was here, I think we had an insurrection happen. A lot of executive orders have come down. The guy seemed like he want to do some work, but of course we have. Please stop Tevin Campbell. I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna be out here making calls that I don't need to make because he breaking stuff down.
It was good reminiscing.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
yeah.
Little Tevin, not the one that got old and couldn't do nothing no more. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Oh shit! There's all kind of stuff going on up in here. There we go. All right, so now we back at it. Roz, you got something to say? Say hello. Everybody say hi to Roz. Y'all know y'all love Miss Roz up in here.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to WJZZ Cool TV. And with the quarantine, we got our brother Austin here with us another evening.
What's going on, everybody?
The Big Bull is back with us tonight.
Yes,
That was one of them college days. He know what that was. That's why he just had to laugh real quick. We were some clowns out in Wisconsin for a long time, wasn't we?
Yeah.
All right. So like I was saying, Biden's in office. He's making some huge plays, I think. But the Trumplican party, because they're in a civil war within themselves. What's up with old girl? What's up with this broad that's running around here that people actually elected that was torturing the people that got shot? Was it Sandy Hook? One of them school shootings. She going around saying it was fake. It was a hoax.
Yes, I did see that.
I think her name is Marjorie something Green. Why in the world does this thing keep... But it's all good.
Yes, she's out of Georgia.
She's out of Georgia?
I do believe so.
Wow. Yeah, so that happened. The Republicans in trouble, and I don't know any other way to say that. Y'all got some real emotional people around there that ain't wrapped too tight upstairs, and I guess this is what they elected. Hazel Flood is watching. Yay! Thank you for watching. I got to figure out something else to put my phone on because this is getting on my nerves. Just keep doing the Zeus on me. I don't know how to work this crap.
Thank you for tuning in.
I don't know how to work some of this stuff. I'm slow with it. Leave me alone.
Put it on the hook, sir.
See what?
The hook.
Man, look. Anyway, I just don't get it. One party that I have affiliations with, they don't even get it anymore, and they like, I don't. This is the only party right now that everybody's trying to abandon that got some common sense. But then the ones that don't have common sense are coming for the ones that do have common sense. Like they want to take old girl out, Dick Cheney's daughter, because she felt like it was right to not hold up this election, to go forward. But the crazy people coming for it.
Yes.
Then you got your president, this started the office of the former vice president. Did you know about that?
No. And who are we talking about again?
Shitty Trump.
Okay, yeah, so
he has literally
former.
That's what he did. Established the office of the former president. Oh, I said vice president.
You said act like he was our current.
No, I mean I don't know how to do all that former president stuff. Trying to be all formal and try to get him. Got what little respect that he asking for, but I mean I don't want to give him no respect, but that's just me.
Yeah. The 45, saying we have 46 right now, right?
But the fact that he started something like that, I've never heard of the office of the former president. This is, and people are going down there to meet with him. That's the sickening part about it.
Because
People are going to go meet with him.
You still have individuals that are still spitting the lies that he actually won, right? That's where we at now. So that's why we have to get towards the truth. They got to get, move towards, what date do we have? Was it February 5th, February 8th, where the impeachments start?
Yes, that is the 8th.
we
Yep.
need to move
But
forward
see,
towards
in
that
between
date.
all that time, I need them to go ahead and get some other stuff passed. I mean, honestly, at this point, the guy trying to be nice and be bipartisan, but they don't want to be bipartisan. So I say the hell with it and do what y'all got to do and just get whatever passed. But it's 8:05,
Do the job.
and y'all don't need to hear from me no more. Ms. Roz, it's all on you, and I'm trying to figure out how to get my little funky live going, because
Thank you for tuning in.
I'm lost.
Thank you, everyone. This is Roslyn M. Ogburn, and I have the Roslyn Report. Thank you, Dre. I want to first and foremost go straight in on giving accolades and thanks to our governor for moving forward towards the shutdown for Line 5. Along with, of course, Sierra Club and the Environmental Caucus and so many other organizations that have been doing the work. I really realized that we have to have a larger conversation about making this green transition. When we talk about Line 5, so many people feel like going in fear because they're feeling like, wait a minute, so what are we going to do? Is our gas going to get higher? Or are we going to lose access to this resource? But the reality is fossil fuel is what it is. Fossil, right? We're literally reaping the earth out of old abstract core coal, and we got to realize it has an expiration date. It has a limitation, right? And so, and another thing, we're consistently making a negative carbon impact, and we conclude that our temperatures are rising, right? The polar caps are melting, and the water is rising, and so we must make a clean transition. But if we're not talking about it, y'all,
Right.
literally, and creating a better solution. And the bottom line is that Line 5, it was only created to be 50 years old. It's 67 years old. They're actually trying to patch it up. But what we're saying is come up with better solutions. All right? So I got to give shout outs to those that are bringing their voices to the table. A lot of the water warriors, community activists, and residents to say thank you, Governor, and thank you, legislators, for doing what the residents expect you to do. And then I want to make the transition into housing. A lot of people know that I was a housing organizer for Detroit Action. Keeping families in their homes, stopping the foreclosure of occupied homes was my constant format. But as I transitioned into a candidate, we and my team made sure we focused still on stabilizing homes. And so we want to make sure everybody that as we roll into this last month, right, of this, last week of this first month, he didn't correct me, y'all. We want to make sure people don't have issues staying in their homes. So you have the tax exemption program that is available for everyone. And it is United Community Housing Coalition that is at the forefront to making sure people are staying in their homes. If you don't know about the tax exemption program, you can reach for either the City of Detroit, go online, or also you can go, like I say, to UCAC. I've actually put up their information, so if those would like to go online and look them up, it's actually uchcdetroit.org, and they have a direct number for if you feel like you are in foreclosure. Now you would say, what do you mean foreclosure? If you are in either 2 years to 3 years of behind current property taxes. Now I'm not talking about your mortgage, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about your property taxes. You can call the number 313-405-7726. And as we are still in our homes, as in this shut-in, we don't want people to fear and have to think about, oh my goodness, did I miss the expiration date for having to be able to apply for this program that pays for your property taxes, ladies and gentlemen, if your income level is between this grid. And they've actually expanded it because we know we got multiple families in the homes now, right? You got your grandma, maybe now that has moved in, or other siblings, or even children has returned home. So they had to make that opportunity available so that we can all stabilize ourselves. So I thank you, Dre, for letting me have this opportunity to be able to touch base on one, making sure we have a more understanding and conversation of shutting down Line 5 and why we need to have more sustainable and renewable energy, and then also making sure people have resources and know about organizations like United Community Housing Organization that help you with your tax exemption. Thank
Well,
you.
we want to thank you for that information. What?
Thank you all.
Stephen, I'm reading a message from Stephen Boyle. He looked towards time. Man, 313-355-6018. For comments like that, you call this station. I ain't reading that. Call up here and tell us, man. 313-355-6018. We gonna open these phone lines up. Stephen Boyle, get in contact with us. We on for the next you know what time we up here, man. Call up here.
And I got Bruce on my line. Hey, Bruce, I'm going to click over right until our line off of WJZZ, right?
What?
Are we out? Can y'all see us on WJZZ? Somebody tap in and let us know. Are we there?
Oh, can y'all see? Hey, let me know, cause we are. That's even better. So with that being said, we gonna get right into it, man. This week, the governor went and had her thing going on with trying to get people appointed so we can actually govern
Thank you.
in the state of Michigan. Well, I be damn if the GOP and their pettiness, and I don't even want to call these people the GOP. I mean, this is the age of Trump. Who's calling up here?
Okay.
I got a guest calling in. What it is? Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hello? Oh, you didn't want to come talk to us. Alright, hang up. Hang up on them. I can't, they ain't saying nothing. Hello?
He's still there. Hello. Ending 2619. Are you still on the line?
ABC,
All right.
DEFG.
All right, Roger. Hang him up.
Alright, with that being said, it was a 19-14 vote along partisan lines. And this woman literally was just talking about trying to do unity, and then they came and shot her one.
What you mean? Oh, they're
How do
calling
you-
back.
Hello? They calling us.
No.
we hot.
I think that was the kids' school. Go ahead.
You know,
They're on.
Hello? okay, y'all just want to hear our voices. Rise and sing to them. They want you to sing a nice song.
Caller,
to
are you
them.
there? Thank you for joining us this evening, but we can't hear you.
I'll call her. Don't make me do the same rhythm and say, get off my phone!
So we're not gonna be.
Oh, we ain't gonna do the same rhythm? Okay.
No, we're not.
Alright, so we gonna
All
get
right.
back to it.
All right, Roger.
Along
In that call. Thank you.
partisan lines, 1914 vote. I
Right.
just don't understand.
Wait a minute. Now start that again, cause I missed it.
1914 Senate vote
Okay.
to block 13 of her appointees to get confirmed so we can actually move the state forward.
Okay. Yes.
I am so confused on how this party feels that the people of the state of Michigan want them playing games like this. Because at this point, it's nothing but political games, a bunch of bullshit, and we're not going to get much done playing party games, not trying to attempt to get along, but then going to make these crybaby speeches about how she's not working with us and she didn't invite us. Dog, what did you just do?
Yeah. That's just bull.
So I mean, I just I really don't know what's going on. Oh, that was Stephen Boyle. Okay, so I guess I say what you sent me. He told.
Thank you, Stephen, for
Hey, man.
calling in.
No, I'm not going. You're gonna have to call back and say that, man, because
Uh oh.
I ain't be out here. I can't be out here promoting somebody else stuff from another station. Steven, that ain't business. Steven, come on. I love you though. My dog, 100.
Do you have a question pertaining to our subject matter?
No. It had nothing to do with the subject matter. But I mean, if you were the government, Austin, let me ask you, how would you feel if you trying to play right But every time you try to do something right, you the big bad bully. You the person in the wrong, and now you're at a point to where you can't even get government going. How would you feel? What would you do?
I probably would do what's being done now. Like, you can't please everybody, for one. And two, the Republican Party feels like nobody has to, they don't have to compromise for nobody, but they want you to compromise for them. And so with that being said, they're always right and whoever else is always wrong, no matter the situation. You can be a Republican with another Republican, but if you're not the Trump Republican, you're on the wrong side of the field anyway. So if those people just feel like they can do what they want, and that's what it is, because that's how Donald Trump ran this country for the last 4 years.
Yes.
So
Trumpism.
Oh, God. And you know, we got to dive really into that because it's almost a psychological thing. And if you listen to, I'm confused on how these people can say this man didn't incite anything when we know those people feel like this is some cult stuff. You're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. This is the Quarantine Live with Dre, Roz, and my brother Austin. But like I was saying, it just doesn't make sense how. And no, I'll take that back. It does make sense. They've been stroking this man since the 70s.
Yes,
They have been stroking this man since the 70s. So this goes to show you how people love the idols of man. Because they've been wanting him to run to be president since the early 80s.
Yeah, it was very different. I think it was different levels and different climates where he felt it was strategic to run, right? But what I feel in his last setup towards his candidacy was his TV, what we say, I don't want to just say appearances, but how he basically just became famous for The Apprentice, right?
Right.
And so they saw this depiction of one that, you know, you're fired of having, and then I don't want to just say,
lamest.
wait a minute, I don't want to just say have a level of authority, but also looking like he had wealth when he actually did not. So, okay, he's talking to you, even though if he,
Hey, mother.
the audio on the MacBook is on.
The who?
Make sure the audio on the MacBook is on.
Don't know what you're talking about. Fuck that. Keep talking.
But we wanted to make it appear that he had money though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, or he was responsible or had management of his money. So when we say yes, we know there's certain circumstances that the companies we're going through in our country, right? So also our government was in a deficit, right? So it's like, yes, we need someone that's gonna what? Make America great. Put us back in a position. Now, from the other end, individuals that are actually engaged and see the, you know, actually weaving integrations and policies that's going on, we understand it's some bull crap. But the normal blow Joe that hears this says he looks like he might be the one. Because I've actually had conversations with my neighbors that's like, I mean, Trump, I don't know. Trump might be it. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what happened?
Right.
What just happened here? Like, you feel like, I've never voted Republican. But it's just the things he's saying, you know, that towards the first campaign. And so I think as a whole, what we realized that it was just bull crap. When number one, he could not produce his tax records, right?
Right.
I thought that was a standard.
It is. He refused.
Well, you got a motherfucker that feel like he Teflon Don. That's pretty much what everybody
And nobody made him do anything. So therefore, the more that they said, the more things he got away with, the more power he felt he had. And actually, the more power he gained that way.
Thank you, because that's what I was like, okay, so by us not having that end, we couldn't even really validify or validate really how successful he was with his business, how responsible he was with his own finances, to even say that he was be able to be capable.
Well, and that's my point. The man really is broke, technically. He just rich broke.
Come on.
So being rich broke and us broke, two different things.
Two different things.
They still gonna funnel him credit and all that bullshit off his name.
That's it. Because when you see those hotels, you know he
he don't
not
even
own them.
No.
No. And that's why he don't want to go to New York.
Normal people or the normal, residents know that. And
No
they
one.
stand in front of Trump Tower. They like, I'm standing in front of the president's towers.
Man, look.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just made you aware of new information. Just in case you want to win.
If you have Republican friends out there, well,
be careful.
We ain't have to hear that bullshit in quite some time. Oh, man. Twitter has been so quiet since this guy's been gone.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Like, I used to hear beep, 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 beep. What the Trump tweeting again. About what? The guy's, he's touched.
Yeah. But enough about 45. I would like to talk about 46. Our new president that actually
the
has
only reason we got
more
on that
approval on the climate. Have you talked about that? We can go into that. I love
only reason Trump got involved because you Republicans, y'all got to get it together.
They do. You really do. And then stop blocking our government.
Some of you I could respect, but when you still talking about this this doggone election, let it go. You really acting like a kid at this point. It's a moot point. Y'all done already tried to take over the Capitol. You didn't even succeed at that. So move forward.
Yeah.
Let's unite, meet at the middle, however you want to do it, and let's move this place forward.
Yeah. And everybody at the Capitol is being held accountable. That weren't not supposed to be there and doing damage and craziness.
Man.
So you'll have your day in court. So next.
Yeah. Anyway, so executive orders. I honestly feel they need to be done. What have we been doing up to this point? Except trying to push executive orders. As you see, those Republicans, some Republicans, it was only 5 of them from the Senate, that actually said, we need to move forward with this trial. The other one said, So, that means it's a lot that's not going to be able to get done unless we just bull them over.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that it has to be done that way. But
yeah, because we already know that they're going to be barriers and obstacles and just blocks.
But why? I mean, you sit and make these grand speeches. Did you see Matt Gaetz out there looking like a Barbie character?
They drank the juice. It is what it is.
That's some damn good juice. Like, what kind of Kool-Aid was that, man? You got millions of people plus supposedly college degreed and educated from Harvard and people like that's going with this Come on now.
This is what I'm saying, that it is really disturbing how they are all in agreements of that, one, the elections were, swayed, or, Trump literally was victorious. And I think really after over 100 years of our democracy actually having the positions and the process being put in play, that our voices was heard. Right. The president actually won the public vote and the college electoral vote. Right. So this shouldn't be it shouldn't be nothing we should be talking about right now, but the secession of the new seat being put in place, or the impeachment of my man. See, I'm not saying his name no more.
I got to train myself to do that.
Not saying his name no more.
It's just.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing. I think that's how you continue to move for the hope, to know that we're moving forward. They're going to keep trying to do stuff to make distractions. See, so I'm a mother of 5, and sometimes you know how somebody, my kids are trained a certain way, but you got your friends, they want to bring their kids. Can you watch my baby? Now, everybody's kid is different, right? Now, you got your kids, they act in a certain way, but you got this one. You're like, what's wrong? So he might, so you got to learn. Everybody's not the same. And sometimes you got to tell the kids, you got to ignore him. We're going to just, I don't know what's wrong. His mom be here in a minute, though. Right? Remember that? His mama be here in a minute.
But, I mean, that's
so, why. And that's really, you see where I'm going. We just got to move on. Because
I get offended when people get to hollering on, he signed an executive order. Well, he really wouldn't have to if people with common sense was still around. We would be meeting, okay, we either going to debate talk it out, pull this from you, put that there, let's pass this. We're not doing that. We're taking you ain't the president. We ain't gonna work with you. Is this shit gonna go on for 4 years?
No, and that's what I said. I think after, what was it that I say, February 5th or the 8th?
It's the 8th.
The 8th. That's going to start a process to start setting a tone that either you guys don't cooperate, or I do believe they already put something in place that they're looking at the individuals that are still in seat that were participating.
And they should.
Not participating, but voted against.
And they should.
The process. So, like we're saying, I think as we move forward in that, that should open up rows and seats to make sure that we move more successfully. I think that to me is the next level. But yeah, definitely, because we need unity, ladies and gentlemen. We need unity. And that call in, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see our number up there anymore, but
it's somewhere around there. Call in if you can. 313-355-6018. And you are watching The Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV. The coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Damn. It's a new time and a new era.
Ooh, yep.
And with that being said,
8:26, ladies.
Politics continues. If y'all thought last year was a fight and a doozy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the city of Detroit local elections.
2021.
It's about to get real around this. Yeah. And oh yeah, we do have the list of people that have pulled petitions.
Yes.
Some of these names, a lot of these names, I know very well.
All right. Once again, you have a list. So, and what do you have the list again?
People that have pulled petitions over counter for a municipal election. This means people that feel like they are going to run for election this year.
There we go. All right.
Mayor, city clerk, city council, and I actually believe, and police commissioner.
Police commissioner.
And community advisory council districts.
Oh, the community advisory council
So,
positions, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to not be Dre right now. I'm going to be Mr. Otis because I have to start getting to my zen of being Mr. Otis now because I am now. I'll wait till later. Anyway, I'm gonna let you do this. I was gonna make my little live announcement about my Facebook announcement, but I'll wait to do that later because it ain't that important. Ross, bust that list down for me.
Yes. Now, once again, we do want to make this disclaimer, right? That
these are not candidates.
Yes.
These are just people that have pulled. You are not a candidate. And I don't care what anybody tells you, you're not a candidate until you get signature certified that your ass is on that ballot.
There we go.
So then don't let nobody tell you, well, I'm a candidate for this seat.
Not yet. Not until you have pulled all your petitions submitted and they've been approved.
You can do it right in, but that's later on down the line.
Yes.
This is the better process because it gets you on the ballot and people ain't got to figure out your name like you might Dugan or Duggan. Yes. I'm going to stop. Go ahead.
But then also what we have concluded that individuals, like their campaign managers, can pull their list also, right?
Oh, is that what?
Yes.
Okay.
So you may see people's names, and they may not be the candidate, but it may be their manager that has pulled for them. Okay? So like
thank you.
Dre said earlier, got to hear that. Just because you hear their name called off, there may not be the actual candidate running for.
Now, some of y'all went down there and did this yourself. Yes. And I'm looking at this list like, wait a minute now. But go ahead. Let's break this down real quick.
There we go. All right. So we are going over the mayoral seat for the city of Detroit.
Uh-huh.
Now, you know, he going to crack jokes because his first one, I think this is Razaz Littleton.
That
Schaefer.
is the young man that shot at the police officer brother. And we know how that turned out.
Okay. We're not going to say that though, right?
I mean, it's going to come out regardless. It's going to come out regardless. I don't know why we about to see it.
Okay. All right.
It is what it is.
Okay. And
I'm not saying you're a bad guy.
yeah, I'm just throwing that out there, just Okay.
People need to know.
And then also he put in his request for petition for November 23rd, 2020. So.
November 2. Damn.
Yeah.
That was early.
Yeah, it was early.
I guarantee he gonna be on that ballot.
There we go. Yep. So we got Donetta L. Simpson. She also pulled hers in November.
Donetta, that name sounds familiar.
Yes, it does. Anita Bell actually reached for hers in December last year. Too. Ramon M. Jackson is another candidate for mayoral for the city of Detroit. Jalen Martell Harris, Sherelle Rashana Webb, Curtis Christopher Green.
I know him.
Yes. Hello, Curtis. Call in if you'd like to respond about your candidacy.
What's up, Cheryl? I hope y'all do good things with that women's football team y'all got.
Come on. All right, Maya, Donnella Jones. Woo. Now, no. You know, a lot of people may not have Maya. I'm actually.
Oh, that's her middle name.
Yes.
I know. I'm like, who was Maya Donetta?
Yes, yes. And this would be her second time, ladies and gentlemen, for running for mayoral seat. Are Trisha Balmer and Donna Pitts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love my people.
I love my black people.
Miss Balmer.
Bomer. Okay, thank you.
You were just in D.C. I'm not going to act like you weren't there. I will invite you in on this show to explain what happened. Oh. But you were there. And I'm putting it out there. You were there. So, with that being said, you filed for mayor. You might want to come in and talk about that. Because I won't forget. I saw you.
Yeah, we saw the bus.
So, yeah. You
saw the bus in my area.
You got an open platform to come in here.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to have an open conversation on what your position and seat is, but you're Republican, correctly?
Very much so.
Okay.
Very much so.
And that's also, ladies and gentlemen, they do not say what position each of these candidates are. Their names are just because, like we said, once again, they're not a candidate, right? Mm-hmm. They're just pulling for petitions. Mm-hmm. Okay. City clerk Michael Stephan.
So we done with mayor?
We done with mayor. That was it. Yep.
I hope y'all got those names down.
Donna Pitts. What we got? Listen, as of right now, we said what we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 candidates on there.
Right now.
Now you know Anthony Adams is about to jump in. So
yes. Mm-hmm.
And next week I will have an updated list.
But like we just said, one of these people we're looking at may be one of Adams' team members that pulled petitions on.
No, all those. It's only one or two names I really don't know, and I don't think they, work for him.
All right. Okay. So we move on to the city clerk. All right. There's only two individuals: Michael Stephen Richards.
Very interesting.
And Kenda McKinney Anderson. And both of these were pulled in January 22nd and January 26th.
That's going to be very interesting because a lot of people, look, I'm going to put it out there. People say they're going to do things, and when it's time to get that heat on, they run from the fire.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. So the expiration, or not the expiration, the deadline,
April.
15th?
I believe it is April 15th.
So you hear that. It is. They just the end of the top of February, so they got long time. So this list can definitely grow, because we know the city clerk. A lot of us are not happy. We're not. All right, so let's move on. City council. Here we go. At large.
Okay, let's get it.
Y'all ready? Nicole Smalls, Roy Howell, Andre L. Spivey, Brenda Jones.
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. Finish that at large.
Teresa Williams. Benita and Bradley. Woo! I did not know that. Hey, Benita. Okay. Joanna Underwood and Joseph Brunsey Shakur.
No.
Did I say that right?
Wait a minute.
Yusuf,
thank you.
you welcome.
That's why you need a team, right?
So, what did you just say?
Where?
Did you just say Spivey is for at large?
Yes. Andre L. Spivey, Brenda Jones, Teresa Williams, Bernita and Bradley, Joanna Underwood, Yusuf Busey
But is
Secure.
Spivey current?
Yeah, with that middle name too.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
All right. So, City Council District 1.
That's it.
I was looking like, did we miss a
That
page?
is it.
I think they stapled it wrong.
No,
So,
that's it.
looks like James Tate is the only candidate
Up to this point.
Up to this point, ladies and gentlemen, for pulling petitions for City Council District 1.
District
2. Roy McAllister Jr., Roy Jalen Martell Harris, Roger Short, and Nicole Small. Okay, so we'll backtrack on this conversation after I read them over. All right. City Council, District 3. Scott Benson, Dennis T. Green, Marcus D. Walker, Wendell Brown, and Adam R. Mundy Sr. Mundy, thank you. See, that's why I told y'all.
I know.
My dog. See, he knowing, that's why. All right, City Council 4. Corey J. Gilchrist, Keith Jones. Is this Thompson or is this Tyson? Thompson? T-O-S-O-N?
Thompson?
Tosan Knight.
You know that. You know him.
Armashon
Usi. Oh, I do know him. I do know him.
That's what I said. You know him.
I think we call him Babani.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Babani. See, you just never, see your first name. Orlando Marcus Crudup, and Kenneth Snaps. All right, and that's City Council District 4.
Wait a minute.
Kenneth Snaps.
Elric is on there?
Oh, no. They said he was supposed to be on there, but it's still early, though. It's still early.
I want my... We're double back. We're double back.
All right. So, names looking familiar. City Council District 5, we got Yusuf Bunsi, Secure, again, Mary Sheffield. Rolling to City Council District 6. Ladies and gentlemen, Raquel Constantina Lopez, Hector... Hector Santiago, Maya, did I say this right? Maya Makila Jordan. I thought you was going to help me with that. Did I say that right?
I thought you hit it.
Did I hit it? Okay. All right. And that was for 6. So there's only 3 for City Council for 6. People that pull petitions. And for 7, my district. All right. Shannon Rashawn, Joseph Harold Griffin, Robert Olive. All right. Angie Webb, Joanna Underwood, William M. Davis, Terrell George, and Artricia Bomber.
Now.
And then I got another line down here under the shaded line saying Tanya Wells. So what does that mean?
Say what? I missed something.
Jeez.
Shit, I guess it's an extra District 7. I don't know. it's another District 7 coming. We are doing redistricting.
Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to make sure. All right. And I think last but not least, we'll go through this. For City Council, I'm sorry, I didn't jump this. Sorry. For police commissioners for District 1, Tristan James. You know him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Detroit will breathe.
Oh, Tristan. Oh, thank you. See, this is why you have to have.
I believe that's him.
You believe that's him?
I believe that's
you
him.
Sure? Because this is Halen. Tristan live on West Side?
Oh shit, that
I
ain't
don't
him.
know. Yeah,
Never mind. That ain't you, dog. I thought it was you.
I'm like, I think Christian lives on. Okay. For district police commissioner for district that pull petitions.
Commissioner meetings.
Is Linda D. Bernard, but that makes sense for him, right?
Yeah.
Linda D. Bernard for District 2. For police commissioner for District 3. Damian Mitchell, Wendell Brown, and Cedric Banks. For District 4, Dennis Bryant. All right.
Police commissioner?
For police commissioner for District 4, who's pulled for petition, is Dennis Bryant and Willie E. Bell. All right. Okay. And police commissioner for District 6 is Landis Lee Spencer. All right. And for 7, my district, Andrew Jackson Jr. and William M. Davis. All right. And then, and we got the CAC for District 4. Dennis Bryant has put his hat in. He is actually the only one that has reached for these seats or pull for petitions for CAC. Now, I wonder how many petitions do you need for that? I need to pull for that for the CAC.
I don't know.
No.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna follow your lead.
All right. So what I identified first is that I saw
Multiple
names, yes, more than once, and I'm not sure if that's legal.
I'm not sure it is either, and that's why I'm looking at some of these names like you should know better.
Yeah, I don't know if you can pull petitions for mayor and council at the same time.
I don't know if you can pull petitions for different council seats.
Yeah, especially not mayor and council.
So I mean,
because they're both paid seats, right?
Right.
Full paid seats, full time, right?
Very
so
much
that's
so.
double dipping. So you couldn't reach, But I get the conversation would be if they're just petitions.
But my thing is this: if they're petitions, you're right. But if you don't know what you want to do, before you go pull a petition, that's a problem.
It's a very much problem
Because that means you just reaching.
That
That means you just. I mean, if I don't get it here, I'm gonna get it here. If I don't get it there, I'm gonna get it over here.
And y'all know the climate we're dealing with right now. We're not going for that no more. So I don't even know why y'all trying to play that.
And again, some of y'all know better. You know better. So I hope when I go pick this list up in a week, something's adjusted. Because if it's not, we're gonna have the same conversation again.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to comb it through, because I feel like by March.
Oh, by next week it's gonna be thick as hell.
Yeah, you hear me? By March, I feel like that is the real point of saying you're putting yourself in a real bold position because, like we're saying, you're being very, very transparent on being greedy, having a self-interest, not really caring for the community, and having a real plan. Because a lot of individuals that run for office actually plan for the seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put themselves in intentional sit-ups and scenarios and say, I love my community. I want to learn
Right.
the roles that my community need in leadership, especially when I identify that they've been neglectful and not doing their part, right? But to say, I just want to wake up, I think I want that. I want this one. I want that one. Let me see any, many, mighty, more. Which one I get? Who does that? But
I mean, it's nothing to be talking crazy or trying to offend nobody about, but this shit is serious to me.
It is. And at first, I thought it was an error. I said, this is an error.
I hope that's an error.
It's an error. Because what did we just say at the beginning, right?
But if it's
Wait
not...
a minute, we said at the beginning, just because we see their name there, don't mean, right?
Right.
But me
that
and you
they
both
run
know
it.
a few of these...
Now, wait a minute, what if I went down and saw my name down there 3 times, but I pulled for myself and 2 other people that I want to maybe manage? Now, you see how I think? I'm always thinking optimistic. And
no, that's cool, but then I would still have a problem with that because even at that,
you can't run for something and try to manage.
That's what I'm saying.
At the same time.
That's exactly what I'm about to say. You about to run your own city council campaign, but then manage 2 other motherfuckers' campaigns. Somebody not gonna get your 100%. You see what I'm saying? So you about to break that down in percentages out of your own body to dedicate to your race and 2 others. That's 3 people.
Yes, I see it. But if you see, I'm just coming up with my own conclusion of some sort.
But that's why I'm sitting here like, I hope these are typos, but it's kind of hard to put a typo here.
And then on the next page.
And then,
on the next page.
You see what I'm saying? We a few seats down and your name shows up here.
Yeah.
But you stay here.
And like you're saying, it's not personal. We just actually, first question I just said was legal. Number 2, like we said, we can understand that you can maybe pull in for multiple people. And you just the one down there and you had to sign your name and show ID. Right? Because to get petitions, you need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So, like we said, we're going to give time. Because time do something, don't nothing else do. Right?
Yeah.
I hope the Lord touch your heart. And if you out there being a fart, something change. Because this is interesting.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, and that's what I was saying. I feel like if we let, see, of course, but like I said, by March, top of March, we'll see what the list looks like for real. Or we'll even see who actually have turned petitions in by this time.
All I know is
Because I know that's
gonna
coming.
be fun.
It's coming.
I can't wait till April
It's coming.
because
Now, based off this list we saw. Now, I was going to go into, let's see, we got 15 minutes. Anybody can still call in and let us know what we need to be updated with. But for the mayoral candidates, I know, like we're saying, it's a lot there. But like you say, I know Ramon was definitely running.
and that's,
Right, I know
that's the
Maya
guy
was
from
running.
the pressure movement.
I don't know what the name of the movement was, but
There's Come on, Steven, help me out, man. You still up here, ain't there?
I'm
We
not
called all
sure.
these names and he ain't said nothing. I'm sitting here thinking he's gonna type in good this, good that, thumbs up. Ain't you running? You
I
ain't
was
running?
just about to. He took the river mom. Okay, I think he running. Did we miss his
Better
name?
get them damn petitions.
Somebody, he ain't pull him yet. He ain't pull him.
Watch, he
yet.
got something up his sleeve or up his hair. He gonna wait
Now,
till
I was just about to say, ladies and gentlemen, for those that have ran before, some of your most experienced campaign managers tell you to do a little fundraising, right? Do a little organizing among yourselves. So by the time you get a strong team, have a little money in your pocket, you reach out on a weekend on a week. Get
he
these
said he
signatures
got to
to be
discuss
done.
a few things. With me?
Well-
You want to talk to me? I ain't got no money. I mean, we can talk though. I love you.
But that's what we're saying, that a lot of the candidates, like we're saying, you need a lot of networking, right? To make sure you do have the support of your community. And then, like we're saying, to really find out who's running. Because what you don't want to do is, I'm running, I'm doing this, I'm going to get petitions. And then, like you said, you didn't look at the list and your neighbor running. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And that's
But see,
disturbing.
you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never knew that they had this out there.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the petition.
And
that's it.
you know, again, ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that I speak on when I say the systems that we have. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Because if it was really for everybody,
Everybody will know about it.
exactly, everybody would know about it. Soon as this kind of stuff drops,
And it's free, too.
it'll be free. I'm talking about, I walked in and thought I was going to come out of my pocket for about $5 because I walked in and seen this flyer with some prices on. I said, shit, I'm about to have to pay for some copies. Dude turned around and said, "Floop, there you go." I said, huh?
Everything, when you go to the election department, you can get voter registrations information, all that's free. But like we're saying is that this is why we have an election, right? Coming up for what? City clerk.
City clerk. I don't know why she whispered this. She said city
I was
clerk.
creeping it up to it, like, because that's really the thing that, we shouldn't be waiting almost 6 weeks till election to be finding out what's really going on. And it seems like that's what's been going on.
But see, that's kind of the that's gonna hurt some people trying to wait to the last minute to file and wait and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm sorry, if you some of these names on this list that I look some of this list that I got, this list that I got, you actually should be out there doing some stuff now.
That's it.
You know, some of these names, literally, I know you. Look, I'm here with you on Facebook. I'm here with you here on WJZZ Cool TV. I know you. Y'all better be making some phone calls right now if you're really serious. I'm coming next year. And I mean, I'm y'all hear me saying that here today, right now. Oh, I'm coming next year.
And what city are you coming from?
I ain't talking about that right now. Right now, I'm ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to let you all know, if you already didn't know, that I am now a part of the very first State of Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Office of Child Support Advisory Council. Give it up for me. Give it up for God. Give it up for God.
There we go.
I didn't do this, ladies and gentlemen. It was all God. He used me, and I'm a vessel, and You're
There we
watching
go.
WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. This is the quarantine, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was in here like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I just got shook for a second. What the hell was that? But anyway, yes, I plan on doing some great work on that thing.
Congratulations. That is a very much needed seat and needed someone from Detroit to be able to represent.
I honestly think I'm probably the only Detroit on that board. And I don't want to say might be the only black person, but considering that the meetings that I attended and the informationals and things like that, we were very few, spare, far in between. And it really shocked me because I'm like, more of us got to have issues. Where y'all at?
But it's why the disparity there, because it's not more like you in the room.
When I looked at the charter, the original charter that was put out, they were really just going to gun for people from Lansing. Everybody can't be from Lansing, speaking for everybody for the state.
Exactly.
So with that being said, Detroit, stand up.
Stand up.
I can't say this is nothing that isn't big, because when I looked at it and looked at my inboxes and seen people was like, bro, I need help. I'm like, shit, there's only so much I can do. But let's talk about how you got to that point, what policy that was.
That's it.
You know, but I've been getting stories already. Somebody told me some guy had this 300,000 in. I'm like, how the hell do you even get that far in?
You have a lot of children.
But when you look at it, you get fired from a job.
Yes.
That money's still going.
That child support still got to come.
Yes,
Still going.
Yes.
And if you was a person like me that dealt with the things I've dealt with, I've walked into that child support room. I walked in and seen a white guy get did dirty. I said, oh shit, I'm out of here. Y'all won't be me. I said, no. I sat there and watched 2 or 3 guys get hit with some I said, wait a minute. I'm going to jail. I'm out of here. You not about... Come on, dog.
Yeah.
People getting fat. I understand the child support issue, but you not about to give me no felony for missing no payment.
Yes, it should not be put in that.
It's that easy to become a felon?
Yes. And like you said, I actually have heard stories of vets just literally being put in bad situations literally because of the child support.
And I mean, it makes no sense, man. But
like you say, the system has to be fixed because it's set up against our black communities and intentionally separating families. So, like you said, if we make it a higher conversation, bring more attention, and we change the system, our families will be better.
Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as I get the meeting date, you will know.
There we go.
Because there was a couple of things I've already read in that chart. I said, oh no, this meeting will be open to the public.
Come on.
I'm not playing that game.
And we already know. That's it. You know somebody and somebody baby daddy that's like, yeah, please have a child support conversation. Okay?
I'm not going to sit there and get the hollering. We going to do this behind closed doors. If we do it behind closed doors, y'all see me on Facebook Live. Y'all see me on Facebook Live that night. We meet every last Wednesday of the month. I don't know when the very first meeting is, but when I find out, you will know. We got 2 minutes. Austin, got some words?
All I got to do is say is when that child support situation come up, just let us know, brother.
You ain't even know child support, man.
It's not the point. The point is we need to hear this stuff.
You're right. Right.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. I want to close out. You already know we said this election season. For those that don't know, that the candidate for state representative for House 9th District for 2020, and I am coming back for 2022. So we know we must stay focused because redistricting is coming up, right? The actual meeting is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so make sure you tune in on Facebook and type in your redistricting commission meeting because they're redrawing our lines and we all must stay in tune for that. So I appreciate you and make sure you tune in to the quarantine for next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm making a comeback this year. 2021, I'm playing football for the Motor City Lions, semi-pro football team, trying to get him to play. Hey, y'all know what it is. It's the quarantine live on